Hey guys, this is Chris, the lower slower board gamer, and I thought I would bring along a few friends of mine made of cardboard and plastic and resin, and we are going to go ahead and proceed along in our 1957 World Series replay. Game 4 in Milwaukee, do or die for the Braves. Yankees are starting dare to do. Yankees are starting Tom Sturdivant and Warren Spahn back on the bump for the Braves, and none too soon, I'm hoping. Let's go ahead and see how this game is going to turn out. We'll go through our starting lineups, and then we shall play some baseballs. All right, for the visiting New York Yankees, who are up 3-0. Leadoff, Tony Kubek, left field, switching places with Hank Bauer in a lineup. Right fielder batting second, Mickey Mantle, center field batting third, Yogi Berra, catcher, batting fourth, Gil McDougald, shortstop, batting fifth. In the sixth slot, first baseman Elston Howard for this game. Andy Carey, hot corner man, batting seventh. Jerry Coleman, second sacker, batting eighth, with Tom Sturdivant, starting pitcher, batting ninth. And we have the hometown Braves. Red Shane Dean, second base, starting leadoff. Johnny Logan, shortstop, batting second. Eddie Matthews, third baseman, batting third. Hank Aaron, center field. He will be clean up ahead of Wes Covington, left fielder, batting fifth. Frank Torrey, starting first for Joe Adcock tonight. He'll bat sixth. Bob Hazel out and right, batting seventh. Del Crandall, backstop behind home plate, batting eighth, and he will be catching the whiz bangs of Warren Spahn, who will be batting ninth, starting pitcher. So far in this series, we are at Game 4. In real life, Milwaukee won this game 7-5 over the Yankees, but it's been a Yankee series so far. Game 1, Yankees won it 3-1. Game 2, they won it 4-2. And last night, 13-7 was the final score. The Yankees came to play. So let's go ahead and, well, we'll do just that. We'll play. Warren Spahn is set. He takes his warm-ups with Crandall. Tony Kubek, Hank Bauer, Mickey Mantle due up in this inning. Here we go. Spahn is set. Kubek, first pitch, 3-10, and that's going to be a ground ball back to the box. Spahn fields it cleanly, gets it over to da-de-da-de-da. I've got him in the wrong place, don't I? I sure do. Gets it over to Frank Torrey, and that is out number 1. But we fixed it just that quick. The power of pause. Alrighty, Kubek is one away. Here we go. Hank Bauer is set. Warren Spahn done with the warming up. Here comes that pitch. 6-11. Ground ball back to the box. Spahn knocks that one down. Gets it picked up over to Torrey for out number 2. And the Yankees are testing Spahn defensively early. Don't know why. They just keep giving him outs. Mickey Mantle homered yesterday in a 13-7 victory. Let's see what he's got. 6-7, and that's a skinny split. Misses it. Hard liner up the middle, and great catch by Red Shane Dean. Had to move a step or two to his left to handle that line drive. A lot of pepper, but not a lot of direction. 1, 2, 3. Go the Yankees. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Come here. All righty. And Tom Sturdivant is going to take the hill for the Bronx Bombers. And he will face Red Shane Dean, Johnny Logan, Eddie Matthews in order in this inning. Here we go. Sturdivant is set. Finished with his warm-ups with Yogi. Alrighty, here we go. 5, 6, and that's a strikeout. Swinging at the knee cheese, Red Shane Dean was. That is a K for Sturdivant. 1 away. Johnny Logan, shortstop. Here's the pitch, 4-4, and that is going to be a fly ball to center field. That's going to be Mantle at a 2 with a 15. And that is a single, and he throws it off the mark into the dugout. E8 is going to get Logan around to third. Error Mantle. Bafo Mantle. Bad Mantle. Mick. Uncharacteristic. Oh my goodness. Logan on third. Brings up Eddie Matthews. Let's see if the Braves can get across home plate first in this game. Stave off the end of the series. 3-7. Matthews draws a walk, so men at the corners with one out. Should have called infield in. Gonna call infield in. Now, no, we're gonna hope for the double play. Probably not get it. See what happens. Sturdivant is set. Hank Aaron at the plate. One down. Men at the corners. Bottom of the first. 1-8. That is a single for Aaron. That is going to drive in Johnny Logan. And Eddie Matthews at second. He's going to go for third. 1-15. He's in there. Men at the corners again. Not an earned run yet. Gotta have one more advancement. Wes Covington. Men at the corners. Infield is going to be in this time. Tom Sturdivant with the pitch. 4-5. Hard ground ball to second base. Get off of there. Infield in C. Runner on third holds. No problem. 4-5. That is easy for Coleman to get over to Howard for out number 2. 4-3 ground ball. They check Matthews at third. 2 out. And that would have been the third out, so that is an unearned run. Alrighty, let's go ahead and mark that little minus sign there so I can keep track of it for Sturdivant. 1-0 Braves, 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position for Frank Torrey. Sturdivant wanting to get out of the inning. 5-11 ground ball back to the box. 2 with an 18. He is able to get that over to Elston Howard. No problem for the third out. The Braves score first with 2 hits. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and do that. Alright, and that is going to take us to top of the second inning. Warren Spahn looking to maintain this lead at this point in the series at all costs. Again, Yankees lead this series 3-2. Braves are hoping to win the next 2 and take a 2-3 series deficit back to Yankee Stadium. Spahn set to face 4-5-6 after retiring the Yankees in order in the top of the first. Berra, McDougald, and Howard. Here's Yogi Berra. Warren Spahn is set. 6-7, and where's that D20? There. And that is going to be a shot up the middle. Red Shane Dean just happens to be right there again. Lurched forward, took a step to his right, put his glove up for out number 1. Gil McDougald set to go, shortstop. Batting 5th, Warren Spahn with the pitch. 5-8, and that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Lazily hit. Bob Hazel coming into his right, calls off Red Shane Dean for the shallow pop-up for out number 2. And Elston Howard comes to the plate. 253 batter in 1957 with 356 at-bats. We'll see what he can do against Warren Spahn. Here we go. That's going to be a 6-8, and Howard works a walk. He is patient and is rewarded with it. Runner on first, 2 outs. Top of the second, 1-0 ball game. Braves. Andy Carey ready to go. Facing Spahn, the pitch, 2-9, and that's a strikeout for Spahn. That will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the second. Raga. Tom Sturdivant. And I didn't show you that. I'm sorry about that. There is the scoring because I forgot to do my little slide the thing. Liner to second, fly to right, walk, strikeout. And now I'm just going to put it back exactly where it just was because that's where we need to be. Dink. And Sturdivant is set. He'll face the bottom of the order in Bob Hazel, Del Crandall, and Warren Spahn. Sturdivant set to go. 1-0 Braves. Fourth game of the series. Yankees are ahead 3-0 in Milwaukee. 3-6, and that is a single for Hazel. They have got him playing, and he kind of hits the ball when he's in there. 403 batter in 57. On first, Del Crandall. Sturdivant with the pitch. 1-7, skinny split, misses it. Liner down the left side, hit right to Andy Carey for out number 2. Or out number 1, rather. Sorry about that. And that will bring up Warren Spahn. He's got a little bit of hit on there using a number 6 card. 6-10, fly ball to left field. This one he got underneath it. Weakly hit. Charging in is Tony Kubek. Makes that catch for out number 2. Back to the top of the order, and we're going to see Red Shane Dean with a runner on. 2 outs, bottom of the second. 1-0 your score. Red Shane Dean struck out his last time up. 5-9, and struck out again. Sturdivant's second of the game punches Red Shane Dean's clock twice. 1 hit for the Braves, but much ado about nothing. Going to the third. As you can see, oh, come on, I keep doing that, don't I? Add 1, don't make it 1. So as you can see, 1 run on 3 hits for the Braves, no runs, no hits, 1 error for the Yankees. Warren Spahn back on the bump, warming up with Crandall. And this time I'm going to remember to do that, which could be a bad omen. That might mean the Yankees are getting ready to do stuff, and I just need to have it that way. Alrighty, 8-9-1 due up Coleman, Sturdivant, and Kubek. Warren Spahn is set. And go up a little higher with that. Alrighty, Spahn with the pitch to Coleman. 1-5, single to lead off the top of the third. Coleman's not a threat to steal, not by any stretch of the imagination. Sturdivant is going to try and bunt him over. 3. This one is down the third base line, charging in. Eddie Matthews stumbles over it, cannot get the ball picked up, and Sturdivant, with a bunt single, advances Coleman to second. Matthews just didn't have good footing and could not quite get his bare hand on the ball. A little bit too much of a hasty hurry, perhaps. Smacking himself in the mitt. Walking back over to his position at third. Spahn is set. Runners at first and second. Looks back to Coleman at second to keep him honest. Here comes Tony Kubek. And that's going to be a 2-5, and that's going to be a single. Rounding third, Jerry Coleman. He comes in, and he is going to score, and the Yankees tie it up. And Sturdivant makes it around to third. Men at the corners, nobody out. Braves, infield in. Fred Haney fearing for the series here. Hank Bauer to the plate. Spahn, 2-5, and that is going to be a single. Another run driven in by Bauer. That is going to score Sturdivant and advance Kubek to third. Men at the corners, nobody out. And the Yankees are starting to assembly line these runs around the infield. Infield in, Mickey Mantle. Oh my gosh. Roll a 2 or Spahn. They're rolling the pitcher's cards like crazy earlier. 4-6. Pops it up in the middle of the infield. Johnny Logan and Red Shane Dean converged. Logan calls Red off for the out number 1. Infield no longer in. Yogi Berra coming to the plate. Runners at first and third. 2-1 is your score. Top of the third. 1 away. Spahn to Berra. 5-6 fly ball to center field. This one is back. Hank Aaron tracking deep near the fence. Makes the catch. Kubek tags up. He is going to score. And make that 3-1 Yankees. 3-1 New York. 2 outs. Runner on first in Hank Bauer. Gil McDougald comes up to the plate. 7th batter in the inning. Warren Spahn squares. And here comes the pitch. 4-9. Ground ball chopped to second base. Red Shane Dean is there. He handles it easily. Gets it over to Frank Torrey for out number 3. But the Yankees, they have thrown down the gauntlet for the Milwaukee 9 on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Make that a 4. And we're going to go to the bottom of the third. Your score, 3-1 Yankees. Do or die for the Braves. They trail this series. 1957 World Series. 3-0 already. Lost games 1, 2, and 3 by scores of 3-1, 4-2, and 13-7 respectively. Here we go. Bottom of the third, Tom Sturdivant comes out. Braves are not resigned to their fate just yet. Fred Haney with some curses of encouragement from the dugout. And heart of the order due up for the Braves. Johnny Logan, Eddie Matthews, Hank Aaron can change in an instant. Sturdivant is set. Logan, who singled and scored a run his last time up. Here we go. 5-10, and that's going to be, let's see, Berra is a 2 with a 3. And it's popped up in front of home plate. Berra gets underneath it and misjudges it. It bounces on the ground in front of him, and Logan is going to reach. Safe on a drop pop-up. Infield single for Logan. Eddie Matthews now comes to the plate. He is 0 for 0. One plate appearance, it was a walk. Tom Sturdivant is set. Here comes the pitch. 1-4 fly ball to right field. And this one is back to Hank Bauer. Pretty much camps in place, puts up his glove, and lets gravity do the rest. That is going to be out number 1. Johnny Logan retreats back to first base. Hank Aaron comes to the plate. Braves are trailing by a score of 3-1. Bottom of the third. Sturdivant. Hank Aaron for 11. Fly ball to left field. This is going to be Tony Kubek out there. And he is going to get underneath it. He is going to make the catch deep. Momentum carrying him towards the wall. Johnny Logan with a heads-up play is going to make it to second. Ahead of the relay into Gil McDougald. 2 outs, but now we have a runner in scoring position with Johnny Logan. All right, Wes Covington is set. The windup from Sturdivant. The pitch. 5-8 strike out. Braves. 1 hit, no runs. Man left on. 4 hits apiece, but the Yankees have made theirs count. They lead 3-1 here in this contest. We go to the 4th inning. And we had the front doors open at work today, and I got a little coffee going on with all that junk in the air. So tomorrow, the doors, I don't care if it's going to be moderate, the doors are going to be shut. I do not care. This coughing junk is yuck. Okie dokie. Warren Spahn is set. And he's going to face 6, 7, 8 Elston Howard, Andy Carey, and Jerry Coleman here in the top of the 4th inning. Spahn would like to just get rid of these Yankees and get the Braves back up. Howard digs in. Spahn with the stretch. 1-7, and there is strikeout. Number 2 for Warren Spahn. 1 man down, Andy Carey, top of the 4th. Yankees up 3-1 here in Game 4 of the World Series. The Yankees are up 3-0. Do or die for the Braves. Carey struck out his last time up. Warren Spahn with a 2-7 fly ball to left field. Then Wes Covington coming in towards Johnny Logan On a little bit of a trot, makes an easy play of the fly ball for out number 2. Jerry Coleman now comes to the plate. He singled, scored a run to start the 3rd inning off. See what he's got here. 1-9, and that is a base hit to extend the inning. He's 2 for 2 in this game now. And that's going to bring up Tom Sturdivant. Let's see what he's got. That's going to be a 5-5 strikeout. Spahn's 3rd, ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit for the Yankees. I need to go here. Make that a 5er. All right, and that's going to take us to the bottom of the 4th. Tom Sturdivant facing 6, 7, 8 of the Braves battery, and Joe Torre, Bob Hazel, and Del Crandall. Just put it right there is fine. Sturdivant warming up with his catcher, Yogi Berra. Frank Torre leading off, bottom of the 4th, 3-1 ball game. Braves need to get back in this. They cannot lose. They have no more losses available to them at this point. It's do or die. Torre leading off. He grounded out his last time up 2-7. And this time hits a shot up the middle. And Jerry Coleman is there. He makes the catch on the run. Easy work of the line drive. Out number 1. That will bring us to Bob Hazel, right fielder. Singled his last time up to start the 2nd inning. 2-10. And that's a strikeout for Sturdivant, his 4th. 2 away for the Yankees. Hoping to get that 3rd out coming up right now. Del Crandall looking to keep things alive. Here in the bottom of the 4th, 4 fly ball to center field. That's going to be Mick. He gets underneath it, smacks his mitt, makes the catch. Out number 3. Braves are retired inside here in order here in the 4th inning, which is going to take us to the 5th. 3-1 your ball game. Get back there. Stop banging things. Alrighty. Warren Spahn warming up with Del Crandall. He's going to face the top of the Yankees order. He has got Kubek, Bauer, and Mantle in this inning. Kubek is 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a run scored. Back in the 3rd, part of that little scoring spree they had. Drove in the 1st run, scored the last one. Spahn is set. Here comes the pitch to Kubek. 5-4, grounder hit to short. Going to be Logan. He's a 2 with a 5. Gets his glove behind it. Gets it over to first, a few steps ahead of Kubek for out number 1. Alrighty, Hank Bauer comes up to the plate. His 3rd time at bat. He's got an RBI single to his tally. Spahn 6-8 and issues a walk. Hank Bauer sits on the high cheese at 3-1. That's going to bring Mickey Mantle to the plate. Runner on, 1 away. Top of the 5th. 3-1 Yankees. 6-7, and that's going to be a shot up the middle, hit right at Red Shane Dean. They are driving these balls hard for the outfield, but they're not getting the angle they need. Shane Dean, that is his 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Line drive snagged, base hit stolen. Good thing for the Braves, he is there at 2nd, I suppose. Yogi Berra, he is 0 for 1 with an RBI sac fly. Here comes the pitch from Spahn. 5-8 fly ball to right field. This one is back, and Bob Hazel is underneath it, and he's going to make that catch for out number 3. That is 4.5 innings. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Another low-scoring affair like the first 2 games were. But the Braves just could not get anything going on at the plate. Hopefully that is going to change for their sakes. Yankees are looking to pop a couple of corks and call this season over. Alrighty, Warren Spahn leading off, bottom of the 5th. Tom Sturdivant, he's struck him out. No, he hasn't. Sorry, looking at the wrong card. Spahn has flown out. This is his second at bat. Here's Sturdivant's pitch. 3-5 ground ball chopped up the middle. Jerry Coleman gets the 3 bouncer and fires it over to Howard a few steps ahead of Spahn for out number 1. Almost had a Baltimore chop if Spahn had had it a little bit harder. One away, Red Shane Dean, leadoff batter. He has struck out twice. Sturdivant really would like to punch his clock one more time. Here comes the pitch. 6-11 grounder up the first base line. Stopped right there by Elston Howard. Howard is able to get to the bag a step ahead of Shane Dean for out number 2. And that is going to bring us to Yeah, don't pay attention. Let's get up here, you can see it. U3. That'll bring us to Johnny Logan. I'll deal with that in a minute, whatever. Tom Sturdivant is set. Here comes the pitch, and that is going to be 4-11 fly ball to left field. It's going to be Kubek, a 3 with a 4, and he is going to drop that. It's going to roll towards the corner. Logan is going to make it to second on an E7. He has been the beneficiary of some outfield errors in this game. Boffo, Kubek, bad Kubek. Be back with Matthews at bat in just a moment. 2 errors for the Yankees. And Eddie Matthews is set. He's got a runner on second. Sturdivant is not going to be responsible for that run should Logan score. Matthews, 2-9. Fly ball deep to right field. Hank Bauer chasing this one back by the fence. Makes the catch. Bounces off the fence, rolls a couple of times, and starts to trot back in. Matthews had almost all of that one. But not to be. After 5 innings, your score still stands at 3-1. Warren Spahn is warming up with Del Crandall. Straightening this up again. Putting it kind of right there. Hopefully we'll get a ground ball in the infield for McDougald so I don't have to fudge too much there. All right. Top of the 6th. McDougald is set. Spahn with the pitch. 1-5 ground ball to shortstop. Easy play for Johnny Logan. Gets it over to Frank Torrey. Does me a favor for out number 1. All right, Elston Howard now comes to the plate. Warren Spahn, he has struck Howard out once, allowed him to walk. 4-4 fly ball to center field. That is going to be Hank Aaron. He is a 3 with a 4, and that's going to be a 2-base error. Howard is on second. E8. Boffo Aaron. Bad Aaron. Have not had. Yeah, okay, cool. Alrighty. 1 out. 1 on. Andy Carey is set. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Warren Spahn with the delivery. 4-9 ground ball chopped up the middle. That is going to be to Red Shane Dean. Carey is going to be out at first, but Howard is able to advance to third. Shane Dean running way to his left. No chance for the play or even just to check Howard at second. So that's going to be 2 outs, runner at third. Jerry Coleman comes up to the plate. 3-1 Yankees. Top of the 6th. Final game, possible final game of the series. Braves need to come back. Here comes Spahn with the pitch. 5-7, and that is a base hit for Coleman, and that is going to score Howard. Yankees get run number 4. That is an unearned run. Put a little minus right there. Alrighty. That's going to be 4. Run in the 6th inning, and that is going to bring up Sturdivant. He's going to stay in this game, pitching well, just into the 6th, the circuit the 3rd time with the Braves. 3-run lead, 6-5. That is below the split. That is a double for Sturdivant. Coleman, around 3rd. 1-12, 2 outs, he scores. RBI double for Tom Sturdivant. Yankees go up 5-1. And that's going to bring us to the top. Face Tony Kubek, 1 for 3, RBI single. Spahn's going to get through the inning. Haney is hopeful. Hope springs eternal. Here we go. 3-6, and that's going to be a liner up the middle right at Shane Dean. Red's there when you need him. When all else fails, Shane Dean's got the liner. 2 runs for the Yankees on 2 hits. So there we go to the bottom of the 6th. The New York Yankees are up 5-1, out hitting the Braves 7-4. Few errors in the field in this game, but this is Game 4 of the 1957 series. Yankees are ahead 3-0. It's do or die for the Braves, and they are running out of opportunities to be productive at the plate. Tom Sturdivant comes out to start the 6th inning. He'll face Hank Aaron, Wes Covington, and Frank Torrey. Get up there. There we go. Hank Aaron is set, digs in. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Tom Sturdivant would like to retire these guys and get right back at it. 1-8 single for Aaron to lead the inning off. His 2nd hit of the game. Going to bring us to Wes Covington. Covington is 0 for 2, the ground ball on the line out. Sturdivant is set. Here comes the pitch. 1-8 single for Covington. Aaron heading for 3rd base, and he comes in underneath the tag. Men at the corners for the Braves. Frank Torrey comes to the plate. And Torrey, I was reading that. That's okay. Torrey 0 for 2. Covington had struck out. Torrey's the one with the line drive. We're going to go straight defense. Give up the run for a double play. See what happens. Here comes the pitch for Sturdivant. They've got a lead. 4-6. Fly ball to right field. This one has hit deeply. Hank Bauer is back, racing backwards to make the catch. Aaron tags up, and he is going to score in the Braves. It's now 5-2. 9. Sack. RBI. Run for the Braves. The Braves. In the bottom of the 6th. And that is going to bring up Bob Hazel. Hazel's hitting very well in this series. He is 1 for 2. Struck out. Sturdivant. Runner on first. 1 away, 1 across. Your score is 5-2. Here comes the pitch. 6-10. Fly ball to left field. That is back. Tony Kubek getting underneath it. Running in. Makes the catch. No problem. No chance at all for Covington to advance. So that is going to be out number 2. Del Crandall to the plate. Sturdivant with the pitch. Crandall 0 for 2. 2-9 flies out to center field. Mickey Mantle is there to make the catch. But the Braves do score a run, and they're coming back around to the top of the order. That is 2 hits for the Braves. And we're going to the 7th inning. Spahn is still on the hill. Fred Haney hasn't called him yet. He may not. We'll just have to see how it goes. He's going to face the 2-3-4 heart of the Yankees battery in Bauer, Mantle, and Berra. Haney does have some activity up in the bullpen, so we'll see what happens here. Hank Bauer is set. Bauer is 1 for 2, RBI single and a walk. Spahn with the pitch, 6-5. Long fly ball. This one is back. It is going. Hank Bauer with a solo shot to lead off the 7th. And that's going to be it for Warren Spahn. Right there, I think. Yeah, that's going to be it for Warren Spahn. And it looks like Fred Haney is going to go with Don McMahon. Forget the save situation. He just needs to stop the bleeding right now. Your score, 6-2. Mickey Mantle to the plate. Don McMahon on the hill. Finishes his 8 pitches with Del Crandall. Mantle steps in. McMahon with the pitch, 2-7. And that's going to be a hard grounder. Chop to Red Shane Dean. He's there. Easy toss over to Joe Torre. That's going to be out number 1. Mantle hitless in 4 at-bats in this game. That's going to bring up Yogi Berra, who's hitless in 2. But he does have an RBI sacrifice fly to his credit. McMahon is set. Here comes the pitch. 1 out, top of the 7th. 2-7. Ground ball chopped down the right side. Eddie Matthews is there. He's got his glove on it. Fires across the infield to Frank Torre for out number 2. Gil McDougald now set to go. Shortstop for the Yankees. He's over 3. Steps up to the plate. McMahon is ready to go. Here comes the pitch. 1-7, and he works a walk. He hangs in there. Elston Howard now comes to the plate with a runner on. Run across. 6-2 your score, Yankees. Top of the 7th inning. 1-12. Ground ball back to the box. McMahon fields it cleanly. Running towards first. Underhanded toss to Torre, and that's going to be out number 3. 1 hit for the Yankees. And that's going to take us to the bottom of the 7th inning at the old ball game. Don McMahon did his job, and I believe he's going to get pinch hit for... Sturdivant comes in. Let's see who they're going to bring in to bat for McMahon. Get up there. That's good. Right there. Give me just a moment. And it looks like Haney is going to send in Joe Adcock. Get things started off. Red Shane Dean and Johnny Logan to follow. Sturdivant. Stengel's got kind of a little bit of a anxious look about him. He really wants to knock this one and be done. Sturdivant with the pitch to Adcock. 4-11. Fly ball to left field. That's going to be Kubek out there. A 10 gets underneath it and makes the catch for the first out of the bottom of the 7th inning. 6-2 your score. Yankees over the Braves. Red Shane Dean now comes up to face Tom Sturdivant, and he is 0 for 3, struck out twice. Sturdivant would like to punch his clock again. Why not? 3-12, a line out to second, up the middle. Jerry Coleman diving, making a great catch. Shane Dean seems to be hobbled a little bit. And Shane Dean is going to come out of the game. Yeah, Shane Dean has helped to the dugout. Tweaked a wee little bit. Looks like he's going to be out for 2 games. J plus 2. If anything could go wrong for the Braves, it's that man not being able to shag those line drives. 2 outs. Johnny Logan at the plate. Sturdivant is set. Here we go. 5-3 ground ball hit to first. That's going to be Howard, and he is not a fielder. Logan is going to reach on the error. E3. Third time Logan has gotten on with a Boffo Howard. Bad Howard. Goodness gracious. You'd think these would add up and start paying off for the Braves, but it's not to be. Eddie Matthews, set to go. He is 0 for 2 with a walk, 2 fly balls. Sturdivant with the pitch, 3-9. Hard grounder, chopped to second base. Jerry Coleman is there. Easy play over to Elston Howard for out number 3, and that is going to retire the side here in the bottom of the 7th. 1-0s. Yeah, it looks like we're going to the 8th. Someone's got to come in for Red Shane Dean to play second. And we need a relief pitcher, so give me a moment to do some housekeeping. We'll be right back. And it looks like Fred Haney is going to go with Bob Trowbridge in this instance, and he will face bottom of the order in Andy Carey, Jerry Coleman, and Tom Sturdivant, presumably, but we'll find out for sure just a moment.